Get started with our news now. The G20 finance ministers and deputy governors of the central bank started a week-long meeting today in Durban, South Africa. Now, the meeting was part of the main preparations for the key event of G20 leaders that will be hosted by South Africa later this year.
Global oil prices edged sideways early on Monday as the market awaits an official statement from the U.S. President Donald Trump. Trump is expected to address U.S. energy policy, including possible changes to sanctions enforcement and the country's strategic reserve management later today. Analysts say that the crude oil markets remain paralyzed by political anticipation from Washington.
We start with the Pan-African stock market for today. The Nigerian equities market finished positively by roughly 0.5%. I'm sure you can see the numbers coming up on your screen. The EGX 30, which is also closed for the day in Cairo, came with a very big start with the rest of the continent with 2.04%. The rest of the market looked mixed and a little bit dovish today, with the Nairobi stock market down by 0.86%. Pressure on President Ruto and those protests that led to a couple of deaths just about a week or so ago. Investors still pulling a bit of profit from that. Look at the BRVM was flattish Monday, 395 or 305.92. That's the composite in Côte d'Ivoire. The JSE, the biggest exchange on the continent, fell by 0.5%. There's still a lot of pressure on the South African market, of course, because of the trade spat between South Africa and the United States, with the latest 30% tariff that President Trump is imposing on South Africa. This Semdex, which is also closed for this Monday, this time down by 0.05%. Go to Zimbabwe market, down by 0.04, 195.83. The Zimbabwean market were in the negative territory for most of last week, and now we're in the second week, starting the middle of the month of July, and the Zimbabwean market in Harare is still in the red.